Hello, everyone. Great to be here again. Hello and welcome. My name is Kirsteen. I'm an advanced practice occupational therapist with a focus on neurodevelopmental practice at Activate OT here in Scotland. And this is my 5-minute weekly Thursday spot called Talk It Out. It's part of my bigger series of big emotions. So today I want to talk about something I hear all the time. So from parents, educators, and even other professionals is, why does my child get so upset about small things? So let's unpack this first in a way that's practical, evidence-based, and hopefully gives you a fresh perspective. So it's not about the small thing. Let's just put that out there now. So what looks like a small thing to us, so it's maybe the wrong colour cup or a tag in a shirt or a change in the routine, you just ask them to pop on their shoes, can feel massive to a child whose nervous system is already working hard just to cope. So children with ADHD or autistic children, or who have sensory processing differences, they often experience heightened sensitivity. This is not just to noise and touch, but it's to unpredictability, to transitions, even emotional cues. So it's really important to understand that these are not about overreactions. These are real neurobiological responses. The child is not choosing to be difficult. Their brain is just saying, this is too much. So think of it like the Coke bottle. So that sort of helpful analogy, you've maybe heard of it before. If it's new to you, then just listen along. So I use this a lot with families to be able to understand this metaphor. So you've got this bottle of Coke that has been shaken all day. So each little stressor in the shake, it's a noisy classroom. It was an unclear instruction. There was too much brightness. There was too much touch. Somebody bumped into me continually in the corridor. There's that social confusion. I'm not quite sure what you're meaning by that, trying to unpick everything in the world and not quite understanding it. And then finally, something tiny happens. And that lid just comes off. Then there's that boom, you've got that meltdown. So this tiny thing wasn't the cause. It was the final straw. So what we're now seeing here is emotional dysregulation. And it's often the end result of a full nervous system implosion. It's not that one single event. There was a whole load of stuff that happened before this. So why is regulation the real goal of this? The key isn't to avoid all triggers. You can't possibly do that. It's to support a child's regulatory capacity. The self-regulation develops over time. And some children, especially those with neurodevelopmental differences, need co-regulation for so much longer than you would think they do. So that means a calm adult helping them feel safe, understood, and grounded. Evidence from occupational science even shows us that consistent routines, sensory supports, and relationship-based strategies can build this capacity over time. So what I'm going to do is give you 3 practical tips you can start using today. So here we go. First one, name it to tame it. Help your child to label those emotions without judgment. Just say, you're really upset. Was that change hard for you? Labeling helps that brain to process. Number 2, build a sensory friendly environment. This could be a little calm corner where they can go to. It could be access to movement breaks. It can be about reducing the visual clutter around about you. don't think for a second you have to do everything in order to help your child be able to manage this. Each thing is a small step on the route. An overwhelmed parent is not going to be the ideal partner in the overwhelmed child. It's going to be tough for both of you. So try and make it easier for yourself as well. Number 3, plan for those transitions. Use visual timetables or countdowns to reduce that anxiety of what is next. Often there's that kind of anxiety of the unknown, what might be coming next. Now, you don't have to plan every single little thing, but just do it as a bigger picture. This is what we're going to do next. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. So don't bother searching for that just now, because it doesn't exist. It has to be individualized to your child. But to start with really small shifts to things to make those things go from chaos to connection. Now, let me just tell you, I tell this people an awful lot. You are not alone and you are not failing. If your child gets upset easily, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means you need support, and you can give it, especially when you understand the why underneath the behaviour. So if you find this really useful and you want some more evidence-based tools like this, I've got some resources on my website, which you will see down below. And you can go on there, have a look at some webinars that I've done in the past. There's a little course on children who are struggling at school to be able to manage there. And that's the ones who are out of school, as well as the ones that say, I don't want to go to school today. Have a look at those things. There's also a few free resources on there. Have a look at them, see what you think. If you've got any questions, put them in below. I'll stick around after the video just to respond to anything, but thank you so much for being here and for the work you're doing to support neurodivergent children in the world, because do you know what? It really matters and it has a big impact on the rest of their life. So see you later. Bye for now.